So Eurocom was it was kind of my second studio, but it was where I made my first sort of main level, because obviously I worked on PlayStation Home before that. A lot of it was like prop, outsource. PlayStation Home, we would convert the levels from developers into PlayStation Home. This was one where we kind of made first level. So they did a bunch of stuff in the 90s, right? So they worked on I remember they worked on the Hercules PlayStation 1 game. It's just a bunch of games they worked on. Later in life, they were known as the 007 studio. Did some Disney stuff like Ice Age, the Pirates of the Caribbean game, which it kind of looked good for its time, And then in my era, it was 007 Legends, final game. And then Harry Potter Connect before that. So this is the first level I ever made, and it has a mix of obviously assets from prop artists, outsource artists. My job was to put the level together, set dress it, work on the general polish. And it was the first ever level I worked on. It's obviously going to look a little bit dated now, but I haven't looked at this level in a while. So I don't even think you can buy this game anymore. This is 007 Legends. So let's go through. So it's all kind of one mesh crashed into each other. There's no modularity or anything like that. There's no concept of that, at least back in the day when I was working on this. So the floor, tile texture the floor, yeah, but you can tell it's a lot of... turn the sound on. It's a lot of photography. Like photograph textures. Try and cleaned up, right? Yeah, God. It was lit by a lighting artist as well. Lighting artists were around back then as well, which is it's crazy because you sometimes think it's a role that's kind of new, but no, it's been around. But as always, this is like a team effort, right? But this was like the environment I was given to work on. So yeah, God, I still remember it like it was not too long ago. So those things up there on the barricade, these are just like random meshes using parts of different textures that were put together. God. Yeah, kill the enemies. I also did a lot of work on the bridge. Now, if you're not familiar with this, 007 Legends is a game that takes James Bond, Daniel Craig's James Bond, through various movies. He's having like a flashback or something. And this is obviously the Die Another Day movie, where he's on Graves' plane. But he goes through all the other areas as well. Yeah, I remember that padded room. I'll take care of Graves. Let's go. Now you're gonna go into the bridge. Spent a lot of time working on this bridge in a minute. Yeah, there it is. Look, no one's on the bridge. No one's possibly on the bridge, right? But wait. Yeah, no one can be on the bridge. Tiny room. Oh shit. Ah, you got knocked up. Every boss fight was the same, so when you see the boss fight in a minute, this is how it was for every boss. Did a lot of set dressing in this area as well. To the ribs. To the face. Every boss fight was like that. So yeah, lots of tileable textures here, and then some unique props, which a mixture of outsource and other stuff. Dodge him. Get wrecked. Easy. It's like Emperor Palpatine. No. How's he gonna get out of this one? I have no idea. Mouse 2. Dodge. Whoa. And then you go into phase 2. Dark Souls ain't got nothing on this. I don't know what you guys are on about. So, but yeah, God. Vaguely remember how I dressed this level. It was interesting. Dodge. Get palpatined. Now I think he's gonna get He's going to get wrecked in a minute, I think. Yeah, boom. What was that? Kamehameha. You stupid fool. So now the window's open. He's going to hang on. And someone's going out the window. I don't know who. I don't know. Who do you think's going out the window? Ah! It's good times, man. Like, you've got to look back on your old work, especially and stuff, and just... It's lots of memories, right? I'll say it looks like he's taking the last parachute. So long, sucker. There's my parachute. Give it. Nope.
You see, Mr. Bond, you can't kill my dreams.
Can't kill his dreams.
Can't kill you. Time to face destiny.
Yep, time to face destiny. Boom. Boom. Wrecked. Oh, God. Yeah, and now we get a state change, so the set dressing changes, the lighting changes. VFX flames get added. So that's when you swap in a different level, right? So now it's going to be a bit more destroyed and stuff. So you got to run back through. Oh, God. Yeah, that floor is one big tiling texture based off a photograph. And it looks like they're going to escape. There we go. And I think you got to shoot some stuff off the helicopter to make it fall back. Come on, shoot it. No. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, there's a few months on this level. I obviously went around to other areas and worked on some props, but in terms of like big level ownership, this was probably like the main one as a junior. And there you go. You escaped. And you've defeated my level. Yeah, that's my... I did props in other bits and pieces, but that's my... I guess my first proper game level outside of PlayStation Home. So, yeah, lots of tiling textures, unique prop, mixture. I didn't make everything. I set dressed some of it, made some of it. There's other bits. It's always a team effort, but... There you go. Hope you enjoyed that trip down memory lane of my first ever for a full 3D level. Here's to many more. For now, peace.